Hi, I'm Steve, and this is Abandoned, and today I'm at Nelson Pit. I hope I pointed out that sign. I'm back here, actually. If you're a long-time viewer of this channel, you will remember that I actually have been here before. So this is where boats come from. At this very sign, in fact, to look at a tramway, and that was about a year and a half, maybe even more ago, and my video making has improved since then, and as has my research and my general knowledge about how tramways worked and existed. So without further ado, here's me covering an old topic once again for some more content, but hopefully this time a lot better, because now I'm actually, on camera. Last time I just wasn't. I'm now at the top end of Nelson Pit, where the pit may well have been. As you can see, it's now a car park and not very pit-like. That's because it got filled in quite a while ago, I imagine. This probably would have been where the tramway terminated, either here or just slightly that way. So, not much to see in regard to infrastructure at the top end. If you look at the map with this sort of area here, the canal is literally just there. I can hear the boats. So we are not far from the canal at all. I reckon the railway was either around about here or just off camera that way where I couldn't get the shot. Who needs cutting these days? Plonk it down on there. Steve. Huh, that's interesting. Look at this rock. Can I turn the camera around? Well, I have to do it like that, don't I? Look at this gap here. Oh, that was a bad idea. That would have been, I reckon, like a drill hole where they would have tamped in maybe... I don't know what that would have been, actually. Can someone who knows about stones tell me why this is here? That would be great, because my initial instinct would be that's where they've drilled it in to put in an explosive, but I think I'm not right. I don't think that's correct. So can someone tell me what that's about? That'd be great. I'm just walking down the road here to get to the lower part of the tramway, where I reckon the best evidence is. Yeah, well, look at this beast of a nettle. See, that's the same height as me, isn't it? Look at that. Can I get it in shot? Wow, nice videography, Steve. There we go. There's a nettle. Look at the size of that boy. Don't want to get stung by him, that's for sure. The camera flips around, and we've gone wide angle. That means it's explaining time. This is a bridge. You can tell by the bridge bits. This bridge is the bridge over the Middlewood Way. You've seen this bridge a few times in my previous videos, so if I go to this side of the bridge, you can see the Middlewood Way station of Higher Poynton, where I've recorded a few shots before. And on the other side of the bridge, you have the track continuing off towards Marple, that way. And you can see that the bridge is quite wide. The road doesn't fill up the entire width of the bridge at all, does it? This pavement's a lot wider. And that's because, and you probably guessed it, there's a tramway under here. So the tramway would have come down, probably straight through where that sign says Nelson Pit. And it would come down on this side of the bridge. So it would have gone underneath my feet where I'm standing now. And we stood on top of the alignment of the tramway. So, if you look at this map, you can see that the tramway comes from the pit, goes down by the bridge, goes over the bridge, and then continues off that way. This is the Middlewood Way, coming this way. Okay, again, you've got double tracks. It's not preserved as double tracks, it's just, you got horses bit and non-horses bit. But you've got the double track in the Middlewood Way here, and there, you have to get one leg of this tripod out. Oh gosh, the camera fell over. It's all going wrong. I just realised this stopped recording like 15 minutes ago, so I've got to backtrack the whole way up the video back to where I was on the bridge and the camera fell over because I stopped recording it by accident then. I forgot what I was up to, so I'm just going to have to do it all again. Oh right, where was I? I was literally here. Yes. Oh, I've got to go back over here now, haven't I? I've lost all that. That's a real pain in the cartouche. Might as well do the whole explaining again, The tramway would have come from Nelson Pit, probably underneath that sign there. Gone under my feet, and over the bridge. It would have gone on the side of the footpath that's wider, so it would have been about here. And it would have gone down there to another pit, which makes this tramway unique, as it doesn't connect a colliery to a main artery. Because the Nelson Pit, up there, is already built on a canal. You don't need to connect that anywhere. What this does, actually, it connects the Nelson Pit to the Anson Pit just down here, which later has become the Anson Engine Museum. And the Anson Pit itself had a connection to the Poynton Mineral Railway network and the Middlewood Way. So if I turn my attention this way, this is the Middlewood Way. You've got your usual double track going up there. And if you follow this little thing round the corner there, you can see there's a gap in the trees. That's a little branch line that goes off. And that would have gone off to the Anson Pit. And it goes under a long filled-in bridge. I've already gone and checked it out. It's really very filled in. So there's no real point going to show you that. You just see some walls. But I'm just going to follow you this way, down the alignment of the tramway. So the tramway would have gone this way, and the wind's picked up, which makes everything a pleasure. Why is there wind here? Not a hill. Anyway, so the tramway alignment, according to the map, would have followed the road. So we're looking at it here. One thing I didn't expect about today was to get all the wind in Cheshire funneled down my microphone. Anyway, I was trying to talk about the date of this tramway. I've not found anything specific, but I can give you my best guess from what I know about how Poynton works. So they got the Nelson Pit. The Nelson Pit is right next to the Middlewood Way. If Nelson Pit was contemporary with the Middlewood Way, would you have actually built a tramway that goes over the pit all the way to another pit that connects up to a branch line that goes from the branch line to the main line, or would you just connect it up to that there station that's right next to it? So yeah, I think this is before 1869, and I'd say it's in the 1850s, along with the rest of the Poynton Mineral Railway network, as it connects up at Anson Pit to the network that goes around Poynton. So yeah, I think 1850s to maybe 1860s is a very good bet. Somewhere back there, 1854. Let's go that day, 1854. That's my guess. Handily pointed out by the sun today, that is an embankment. And that embankment exactly follows the alignment of the tramway. Ow! Just got twatted by a tree. Ugh. Anyway, embankment exactly follows the line of the tramway. So it would have come through here where the grass is actually trodden down. That's it there. It come under my feet. By the way, these are my feet today. Same shoes, different colour. So it would have gone through there, under here, and across the road, which obviously wouldn't have been here, because this is the Poynton Recycling Centre. It's a bin place. And it would have gone up here. Now, avoid this guy, because he looks mega spiky. You can actually see the old embankment there. Well, you can't, I can. So we're going to do the thing again. Here he is. Look, that falls away there. So that's a steep slope, and it goes flat. And it's flat for quite a considerable distance until it gets to the road. This is all embankment, which goes through across the no entry. Don't worry, I won't enter. Onto this side. So if I want to be pedantic, I'm stood on the tramway right now. No idea how much of that recorded, because as is the way with using only a kind of old phone to record YouTube videos, I've once again run out of space. So I now need to go and delete all of my own videos off my phone and make sure they're all uploaded. So, hooray. Yeah, I ran out of memory. So before I run out of memory again, I'm just going to say thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to subscribe and to leave a comment below, especially if you know more about that rock with the weird cutout. That was interesting. And I also do have a Patreon. I'll link it in the description. If you feel like giving me some money for doing this, then that's your way of doing it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again next time.